Well, this is the so-called end of my motorcycle adventure in Java. I'm at the, at least I made it to the western part, that I was as far as I was going to the west, and then I was turning around and heading back to Bali a different way. Well, I'm certainly going a different way now. The bike's on a transport back to Bali as I speak, and I'm just waiting for a grab and heading off to the bus depot, catch a bus back. I'm not feeling 100%, so this is probably the safest way of doing it. It's knocking me around something fierce anyway, so too old to do this sort of trip. I suppose that depends on the body itself, but this body's been neglected for a while. So anyway, this is the hotel that I'm staying at. I've stayed here for 9 days. So it's a very, very nice hotel. And very close to Malioboro Street, or Jalan Malioboro as they call it, which is the main tourist street in Yogyakarta. I was lucky enough to go out to Prambanan and have a look out there. Borobudur I've been to before, so I'll just it wasn't a real disaster not being able to go there. But anyway, so I'll just video a bit of the trip home in the bus. Oh, that's over exciting, but let's hope we make it back in one piece to Bali, because I've seen some of these buses travel, and I know it's the safest way to travel in Indonesia, but I'm going to try it. Alright, so we'll leave it there and I'll go and catch my bus. Well, we've made it onto the bus, 30 minutes into the trip, so I don't know whether it's a good idea or not. I've got control of the music. I've told them to turn it down a bit. I mean, if you've ever travelled on a bus in Indonesia, you'll know that the music just blares out. So there's only 3 of us on the bus at the moment, plus 2 other staff. So yeah, so I've got them to turn it down, and I don't know where we are now. It's taking a few turns here and there. Hopefully we're heading in the right direction, so I'll continue to video a few spots here and there and see how you go. Traffic build up there. Been a pretty rough ride in this thing. I don't know whether I'm sitting over the wheels or the rear wheels or not. It's a fairly long bus, so you can see right down the end there. So I doubt whether I'm at the wheels, but quite geez, she's shaking around a bit. Feels like I've got a flat tyre. Anyway, we're on it now. There's no stopping us. No stopping us now. Let's get home. Well, we're 2 hours into the trip and we're still in Jogja area, but we're heading to Solo. So I guess that's a start. But we seem to have done a couple of laps of honour around Jogja to pick up, you know, passengers. We've been to one place twice, so I don't know how it all works, but anyway, on a flyover here, so I don't know where we are or anything, so I'll look it up on my phone shortly and see where we are, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be heading towards Solo. Okay, so it's 3:10 3 in the afternoon, and they seem to be upping that music a little bit. I'll have to have a word to him on it. It hasn't been typical rowdy Indonesian stuff. It's been fairly good. So this is another bus terminal. Plenty of these big bus terminals. Oh, we've gone dark. Gee whiz, big complexes. This is Solo. And there's no stopping here either by the looks of it. We're on the road. The buses there. Smaller buses, there's bigger buses. Local and government buses by the looks of things. Then we're out of it. Little kid there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Same as me. Oh, there's the Swiss Bell Hotel. Sticks out like a sore thumb. And there's the back streets, which I have traversed not so long ago on my trip here. Alright, we'll go back to having a little rest. Around Provolongo, which I assume we would all be taking. Up the audio again, I hear. Anyway, I thought I'd get this in before it gets dark, because it's 4 o'clock now. I might fall asleep in the meantime. But yeah, there's people working in the rice paddies there, throwing a bit of fertiliser out and about. Customers, I guess. There you go, have a look at that. There's Java Power. Fantastic site, isn't it? There's one big power station. Goes for about a mile. Imagine the work involved in running that. There you go, Java Power. Fantastic. Well worth seeing at night, that's for sure. 2 lights on there. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a traffic jam, and this is only a 2-lane highway. But this driver has been the most fucking impatient prick I've ever met. He's blaming everybody else, but he's going on the outside of everybody, and then suddenly he goes on the inside. He's the most impatient prick I've ever met. And out of the 3 drivers, this one is the craziest. He shouldn't even have a fucking licence. Dopey bastard. had so many stops and starts in my life. This bus tour. And it's a rough bus tour, I tell you. Looks pretty nice from the outside, but this is the ride and it is shocking. So, got us here so far, so let's not complain too much. Now where's the port? It's got to be here somewhere. There reads Port of Ketapang, just to be on the short side, and it's drizzling with rain. You wouldn't believe that, would you? The whole 3 weeks I've been away, perfect weather. Get back to eastern Java, and it's drizzling with rain. Stopped, and we're on our way to Denpasar. So here's a picture of the real Bali, and nice luscious green tropical area here. Plenty of coconut palms. Soon to be home. Well, I'm sorry for the delay in getting back to everybody on the channel, but I've had a bit of a bad experience. After that trip coming back in the bus from Yogyakarta, I got back to Denpasar, and took me about an hour to get a taxi back home. Once I got home, I was feeling a bit how you going, so probably about 10 o'clock that night I went to bed, and I couldn't breathe. Well, I could breathe, but that last breath that you take, it was really hard to try and breathe. So I got a taxi and went to the hospital, and they admitted me in emergency, and I got an X-ray done of my chest, the heart, my lungs, did an ECG, and everything seemed to be okay. So they gave me a couple of needles, I don't know what they were, but and some medication, and sent me on my way. And you know, the last few days in the week, I started to slightly come good again. I still didn't feel like eating or anything like that, but after a while, now I think it's 7 days now that I've been back, and I definitely feel that I'm getting better. So I've still got a bit of a cough, but anyway, that's the trauma, and that's why it's so long getting this last video out. So there'll be a bit of a delay between now and the next one. That was a bit frightening, that last trip. But I might go to Jakarta the next time, but I think I'll fly. I'll fly to Jakarta and have a look around Jakarta. I've been there before. And then maybe go down to Bandung and back to Jakarta again, then back home, do a video on that. So that's my plan anyway, as long as my health gets better. I feel okay today, you know. I mean, I feel a bit dizzy if I've been sitting down for a while or lying down. I get up, feel a bit dizzy, but that goes away, you know. So I don't know whether it's all the medication I'm taking or not, but anyway, we'll live through it. So so there will be a bit of a delay until probably next month, and I'll figure on going up to Jakarta and have a look around there. So thanks very much for watching this series, and we'll catch you in the next one.